the next one we're going to be talking about is Looney Tunes, a Looney Tune movie, The Day the Earth Blew Up. So this says, due to a series of antics at the bubblegum factory, Daffy Duck and Porky Pig discover a secret alien plot to take over the Earth via mind control. The duo must work together to stop the aliens while trying to avoid driving each other insane. This is directed by Pete Bron God. Music by Joshua Moshe and stars Eric Boza, Candy Milo, Peter McNichol, Fred.
Okay.
Tatasho,
The first thing I gotta say, can we stop embarrassing the black duck? Can come on, guys. The black duck is always getting it. Like Daffy Duck been here and he's not been respected at all. Come on.
He's been taking L's for decades, though.
Oh, hell yeah. Yep.
But that's his shtick, though.
Yeah.
Man, you can get another shtick. Like, come on. How's Porky Pig getting more respect in the streets than Daffy freaking Duck?
Okay, can I explain the history?
Here we go. Yeah.
Porky Pig was basically the first mascot, so to speak, for Looney Tunes when they started, right? It was all big and whatever. Then Daffy came in, took Porky's shine, and then Bugs came in, took Daffy's shine, right?
and my father has never forgiven him.
And then solo Daffy Duck cartoons were great because he used to like get his thing. He used to win. He used to be whatever, the smartest guy in the room. But whenever Bugs is around, he's overshadowing Daffy. So because of that, he's just now been taking L's everywhere. And Porky is more like the straight guy. He's more like the Kenan and Kel. And I think that's what this movie is going to be about. It's basically just an homage to say these are the two main guys from back then without Bugs. And we are confident enough to make sure that we can do a whole film without Bugs in it and make sure that you guys will still be, I don't know, will still find it funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But getting into the trailer, it looks like a basic episode of Looney Tunes. There's some more adult humor in it and all of that stuff. Yes, some of the jokes were okay. Like they were Looney Tunes jokes, is that brand of humor, but some of the jokes were okay. Again, wouldn't rush. It's nice to see that animation is thriving because animation, especially in terms of movies and stuff, was in a kind of a dangerous spot if you run in those circles. So it's pretty cool that this got out to the theater. Would I see it in theaters? Probably not. Would I watch it at home? Maybe, because I'm a Daffy Duck fan. But I'm not rushing to see this. But I think it'll be fine. I think it'll do numbers.
All right. What's your prediction?
My prediction. This one, Looney Tunes is a strong brand. I'm gonna go plus 120.
Okay. Tebelo?
Okay. Fun fact, I'm sure you would have realized, I still have my VH tape of Daffy Duck that my dad got from America. I think it's somewhere in the house. So I've been watching Daffy Duck for eons. That being said, I'm, like I said, biggest Daffy fan, biggest Tina. I hate Bugs Bunny because of that. Thanks, Dad. He managed to demystify me on Bugs Bunny because said Bugs Bunny was the white guy that came and took over.
Bruh, Bugs Bunny was
money from the
before SpongeBob came in the picture. Bugs Bunny was probably the highest paid cartoon character in Hollywood. Probably.
I know, and I was like, you know what? Yeah, I get it. But that being said, this movie is to show what's his name, Buckmeister. Why am I forgetting people's names like that? Sorry, my meds are losing their power. I can see now. The ADHD demon is coming out.
ADHD said you have no power here.
Yeah.
Spread to you, glad.
That being said, true to Buckmeister's form, this is a good homage to back in there. I think the thing is 2D animation. It's still doing its thing here. And 2D animation took a backseat ever since Treasure Island. Let's be honest.
Treasure Planet.
Treasure Planet, I mean, yeah. Ever since that, it's been 3D, and this 2D animation movie. I hope to high heavens it does supremely well. That this form of entertainment comes back into mainstream film. I mean, ever since the only people keeping the 2D animation format alive in the film space is basically anime.
Yeah, and I mean Disney's last attempt was what, The
Basically.
Princess and the Frog?
If you look at it,
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah, I agree. Prince and the Frog was the only last big one.
Yeah. So I hope there's a resurgence thanks to this movie. That's my sincerest hope. I watched the trailer. It did have some wonderful humor. Typical Bugs Bunny, typical Porky Pig. I'm hoping that there are some cameos of other characters, but who cares? That being said, I haven't watched the Daffy Duck show in decades, even when DSTV was still alive. Not DSTV. What's his name? The channel that I had in DSTV.
The channel ahead of DSTV.
You're talking about the Hanna-Barbera, not Hanna-Barbera. What was it?
Toonami.
Oh, Boomerang.
Toonami or something
Oh.
like that.
Boomerang.
Yeah, Boomerang. It is Boomerang.
Yeah.
Looney Tunes was on Boomerang.
Boomerang, yes. Boomerang, yeah, has been. Yeah, Boomerang has been around, but I haven't watched a single episode of Bugs Bunny ever since. I like the good old classic Bugs Bunny, and I grew up, and I found Kenshin and
Yeah, I
and-
mean they
and
did have
Goku
a
and-
series. They
and
did
I've
have a
never looked
series
back.
where Porky and Duffy, I think, were roommates, or him and Bugs. I
One of
don't
the
know.
greatest anime cartoons of all time was when they were grown-ups. It was
Yeah.
fantastic. It was high art. And they canceled after 2 seasons. The world is not a fair place, dude.
That's
If
the
you
one
ever-
that I'm talking about.
yeah,
I'm talking
that
about
one-
the one where they were roommates,
Yeah.
right?
Yes, it was one of the
Yeah.
greatest pieces of TV.
It
ever.
was well written. Really, really
It was
good.
amazing.
Mm.
And now it's making a resurgence on TikTok.
I on that regard, I just wanted to add that what I'm also seeing here is that people always used to look at animation as for kids and just thanks to this genre, but I see that it's people are beginning. Am I buffering? Is it me?
No. You're back. You're back.
You're
People
back.
are something.
Am I back?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
said
Yeah.
people are something.
Okay. Because I think it's my Wi-Fi is deciding to consider existing.
Okay, but
it's my
yeah, you were
Wi-Fi.
saying?
It's gonna. Okay. When it starts to buffer, let me just so just say quickly. Animation in and of itself is not meant for kids, but it does communicate effectively to children. I do understand that, and I'm seeing a nice move towards using it as a mode of art to express oneself instead of just being made for kids. That being said, we mustn't forget our roots. This was entertaining for us as kids, and I hope this makes it a success and attracts a new generation of kids to come back to this type of entertainment. That's all I wanted to add towards. My prediction, I'm hoping that it makes at least 100 mil. It has the potential. I'm doubtful, so I'll just say plus 90. Yeah, that's my
I think
prediction number, plus 90.
nostalgia. I think nostalgia will carry it. That's why I'm saying
Yeah,
like plus 120.
Nostalgia didn't carry Mufasa, did it?
No, because Mufasa was bad.
Exactly. So
I always wanted to be a brother. I always wanted to have a brother or whatever. You know that song
that's
that's
what
trending.
is that?
Oh God,
what
is he
horrible
singing?
song?
They have Mufasa singing musical numbers as well. Oh God.
Yep.
Ah,
Wait to take away all that character's authority. You deliberately disobeyed me. Yes, Dad,
So-
because you did me because now you're on Broadway.
how dare you?
Rob?
Okay.
Am I glad James Earl Jones is not allowed to see that?
Yep. Thank God. I would
mercy.
say this trailer is kind of funny, kind of hilarious. Actually, I kind of enjoyed myself with this trailer. I felt the nostalgia's all up in my spirit. Yeah, let's go for that.
Jeez, that's not what I thought that sentence was going to end up.
Wow.
Okay.
When
Yeah,
Zook was not here. Whenever Zook was not here.
Mm.
Of course, my spirit. But anyway, I had fun. I had a blast. But the negative is it's coming out on the 22nd, 24th of January. The next one is our next thing, which is on the 6th, which means it'll have 2 weeks to make its money. I don't think that's going to happen.
Oh, I didn't think of that.
Oh yeah.
Can I change my predictions then?
I figured you might want to do that.
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay, let's
I figured you
let's-
might want to do that.
let's make it a modest 10 plus. I think.
Yeah, okay. If it's only got 2 weeks to make the number I suggested, then yeah, I'm gonna have to go with like +10 or something.
Because I'll have to go and watch the movie to support. I'll be there to like, guys, go watch this movie.
I need to win an arbitrary game on a spreadsheet.
And that's Richard, damn it. You better watch this movie or I'll kill you.
Now I feel bad because now you guys. Also, I was gonna say there's a website address on the page. I don't like the look of that. That's not making it look expensive in my eyes. But it did have 1.5 million views on YouTube, so that gave me some hope, which is better than a lot of these other trailers did. Yeah, because I think the second best trailer came third place basically out of the 4 trailers, because it was 11 million for the romance, 6 for Den of Thieves, and 1.5 for Looney Tunes. So I'm gonna say minus 20 million.
For the 2
Okay.
weeks.
Sound different, huh?
For the 2 weeks.
Yeah, for the 2 weeks. No way. it's getting 20,
.co.za. That's the website talking about.
God, I'd be so happy.
which is a gaming website.
Dear God.
So for me, I say plus 20 mil.
Alright?
Even though I know it's 2 weeks. I think I'm being hopeful. Actually, plus 20 mil is my final prediction of this entire thing. So maybe I'm being too optimistic. Let me just say, let me stick to plus 10.
You should probably talk about the movie though.
Yeah. The
Talk
movie
about the trailer.
for me, maybe it's because I'm older. I'm not so keen, man. Just like Buckmeister said this already. It feels like a Looney Tunes episode. And this is something I would watch on Boomerang. I wouldn't watch this at the theaters at all. It's like I feel like I've watched this movie already, even though I haven't watched it. I have a feeling Marvin the
Martian, yeah.
Martian is gonna be
Yeah.
here. Is that Porky's sister, cousin, or girlfriend? I don't remember.
Find out in the next episode.
Because I know Bugs has Lola. So are they introducing a new girlfriend now for Porky?
Yeah, no, Porky. Actually, no, that's a good question. But I don't know.
Right, how did you feel the fact whether they removed the poor Bunny's breasts? Because she was overly sexualized in some movies.
Who, Lola?
It's a strong
Yeah.
word.
Lola looked great in Space
And-
Jam. Like she looked
Yeah.
her best in Space Jam. When she was
Yeah.
introduced in Space Jam, she looked
Yeah.
amazing.
And then they try to tone it down in Space Jam 2, and you'll notice which one didn't make money.
They're tatas.
Anyway,
So furries were supporting Space Jam. I got it. But yeah, I guess just coming back to this, yeah, like I said, to me, it feels like an episode of Looney Tunes.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So that's it. All right.